This Swedish university offers a master's program to train people to become leaders in sustainability. This year, 60 students from over 20 countries are enrolled.
Eco-activists these days need an awful lot of very tender management to handle this extremely complex flow of optimism one moment and then the next moment apocalyptic despair. And working with decision makers in society does not invalidate the need to reach out to much wider communities of people who are still confused about what this agenda really means, and to reach out in particular to young people who need to be passionate and very, very angry about what is going on today.
What Jonathan Porter was really trying to do was he was trying to kick people in the butt a little bit and trying to get some of that anger and some of that passion into it. But I think that at the end of the day, the most important emotion you have to feel for this kind of thing is hope.
I need hope, and the hope I see will be like, okay, the time is running out. Like, we know we really need to kick some people in the ass because they're not listening.
I think a lot of the time anger actually comes from finally understanding. You look at the civil rights movement, feminism, ending slavery, it all came from people being angry. And to get back to your point where we know when there's catastrophes coming, people are going to be really angry when that happens.
Well, I don't know what kind of major catastrophe we're looking for. Like, I think people think that someday CNN's going to be like, okay, it's finally happened. That's it. I think it's our developed nation, TV generation, consumer blindfolders that make us think that everything's actually okay. But the sad reality is the vast majority of people on this planet think it couldn't get any worse, really, for a lot of people.
We need to stop closing walls and start reopening things and start living in a way that meets everybody's needs. And that's and by understanding sustainability and not just overcoming climate change and not just, you know, renewables and this, that, and the other, but understanding it in the whole big picture.
We can have all the science in the world and understand natural systems, but if we can't come to work together collaboratively and positively, then all that understanding, all that knowledge won't get us anywhere.
I think it's our responsibility or courage to care for others who doesn't know yet and bring them in that movement by going where they are at right now. Whether they have this big SUV, whether they don't see what actually is the effect of what they are doing.
We wrote letters and we've done like a long process things, but now they're cutting the tree. They don't have the permit, so what do? You
know, it takes activists like yourself to block the road, but then somebody's going to have to come around and the politician on the other side to take the change too. And I think, you know, just like solar energy isn't going to be the solution for a dark climate, and wind energy may be a solution for a windy place. So I think we have to get out of this idea that there's linear single solutions to universal problems.